welcome back to Video Game Chronology, the only review that reviews video games from the beginning most of the time. I am your chronicler as we go into our 101st NES release. This is City Connection. It was released May 1988. If you saw by the intro there was a picture of a guy on there, which I found weird because in the background that I read, this game is supposedly one of the earliest games that has a female protagonist, but that's a guy. Anyway, I don't know what we're getting into here. Am I supposed to? Those are cops. I guess I can go this way. Oh, I just ran over a cat, I think. Okay, looks like it's almost Pac-Man-ish. I gotta get all this. I guess I got to... Oh. Yeah, I think this is very Pac-Man-ish, I think. And I just ran over the cat again. I guess that's that. Alright, back into it. Try again. It's interesting that I can go both ways. I guess you kind of need to if we're playing Pac-Man. Okay. Looks like the oil turns the police cars, but the police cars aren't the only threat. The cats are pretty bad. Why do cats have umbrellas? I don't know. Okay. This isn't easy, I'll give it that. I ran into that guy. Anyway, that's two. So, let's bring this in. City Connection. Let's see. The story is over there. I got just a mic so I can see it better. You're on the run. You've broken into an exclusive paint store in New York City. You're carrying 10-gallon cans of paint. Now the cops are after you. You must drive over every mile on the highways in New York City before you can catch the boat to England. From there, you're all going a tour of the world, trying to avoid the police and leaking paint all over. Your only defense: pick up the oil cans left on the highways and shoot them at the police cars. Send the police cars into a spin and knock them off the road. Right. Yeah, then the backgrounds of the game, it's like I always try to read a little bit of behind the scenes. I don't look at the gameplay aspects or story aspects, but like it said it was a female protagonist. I guess that's only in the arcadey version of this, but like that character actually went on into other games and stuff. So it's weird that it's not here. But then again, it's probably the localization there. Like they didn't want no girl as a main lead. I hate American localization back then. They didn't know anything about anything. I guess that's not a cat. That's what that is. That whatever that thing is. Anyway, let's go back into it, I guess. Give it another try. So we're painting here. Okay, I can. They are caps. Once you hit the cops with the oil slicks, you can run into them. This game's not easy. I don't think 3 lives is enough for it either. Stupid cat gets me every time. Alright, well that's City Connection. I don't know if I'm gonna come back to it. It seems I have to look into it a little bit more. It's a little more arcadey, and usually these games don't have an ending; they just kind of repeat. I didn't do any research on that with this game, so we may or may not return to it. But initial impressions or initial review of it, it's okay. It's a little hard. It's very Pac-Man inspired, that's for sure. Um, why we still paint and we're doing this, I don't know, but I mean, that's not really the point, I guess. But yeah, I mean, overall, I don't think it's a bad game. I just think it's very arcadey, and if you like arcadey games, then you'll be fine with it. Really, I can see people getting really involved with it and getting really good at it. Um, but I don't think it's something you have to come back to the retro era to play. You know, you don't go to the NES to play Sneak Action. I mean, I never even heard of it before today. I'm gonna actually click out of it so that the volume comes down here a bit. But like, I never even heard of it before this playthrough, so it must have not left that much of an impression on people if it didn't last the test of time, so to speak. It's really the ultimate motivator, right? If you heard of a game before, um, from this era. There's a reason you've heard about it, and City Connection just isn't one of them. For at least for me, I mean, I've never even heard I not heard of anybody talking about it. Like I've never seen anyone do a review of it or anything. So it's interesting that I mean, so that's why I'm not saying it's not really like there's nothing special about it. Is I guess is what I'm trying to say. But not to say that it's not a bad game. I actually think it's a pretty decent. It's a decent arcade game. It's a meh overall, I would say. But like as for an arcade game, it's pretty. It's not. I would say it's like it's not a Donkey Kong or a Mario Brothers or a Pac-Man, for instance. Pac-Man's way better than this because you could at least get past the first level on Pac-Man. You know what I mean? This is too hard. That makes sense. If I can't get past the first level in 9 lives, then there's something wrong, like mechanically wise. Like it's just a little too hard for it. But that's what arcade games were designed to do. Too though, they were designed to eat your quarters, so you die very quickly. It's like, but you could tell that's what this was specifically designed for, and unlike a Mario or like a Donkey Kong, where that game is also designed to eat your quarters, but you know you can it's programmed in a way to be fun at the same time, not just eat your quarters. Not to say this isn't fun. It's just there's a lot more. It's a lot more designed to frustrate you than to get you to play it. Is what I guess what I'm trying to get at here. But yeah, that's City Connections. We'll see if we'll come back to it. Probably not because I usually there's no point in coming back into these arcade games. But maybe there's an ending. We'll see. Until then, thanks for watching, and we're on to the next one. Bye.